People that take advantage of a kind person scam. I feel like people that take advantage of other people, whether it's just a regular person in real life, um, or whether it be somebody offering you, let's read this, benefits over the phone, offering you grants, offering you, telling you that you're going to get benefits. Uh, all you have to do is give me your information, uh, give me the last digits of your Medicaid number, and we can tell you what you qualify for and all this old kind of bullshit. Like all this stuff that you see, like these scam calls that calls you on a regular basis, like every day. Let me show you something. I can't stand users, get overs, um, gold diggers, whatever you want to call them, women that scam or try to swindle or finesse people out their benefits because of what they got. All of them is kin. A person that take advantage of a person that that maybe done had a stroke and they feel like they out of their right mind. I can't stand people like that. You see what I'm saying? Because how would you like if you was in that situation? You had a stroke or you had something to where you went through a season in your life and you didn't have the ability to be able to think, talk, and it's like your brain capacity of thinking is not at a normal thinking. So in your mind, you're saying, I'm gonna use that to my advantage and I'm gonna take what they got. Since they can't walk, they down, they out of their brain, they out of their head, they out of their mind. You're a sick individual if you try to take advantage of a person like that because you shame on you. Because you know what? How would you feel if that happened to you? Would you want somebody to take advantage of you and take your resources of your funds, your money, and go and fuck it up? You laying there, you can't do nothing, you defenseless. How would you feel if somebody did you like that? Just think about that. If you're watching this video right now, and all this shit comes from the white man, Esau, because they do it every day. Let me show you something. Oh, yes. And you know what? They have the ability to be able to stop that shit if they wanted to. They could. But you know what? Esau, the so-called white man, is in on it. Look at him. They call me all. I guess see, it's after hours now. So what time it is? It's 1:11 in the morning. 7 hours ago, one call. 7 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 15 hours ago, all through the day. Let me show you. Look at all them scam numbers. 8 hours ago. You probably can't see them 15 hours ago. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's what they are. Scammers. And the so-called white man, they all behind that shit. A scam is a dishonest and often illegal attempt to defraud someone of a group by gaining their trust. Scammers use lies and tricks to steal money or personal information through various methods, including phone, mail, text, social media, online, in person. They demons. They may promise benefits like loans, prices, government grants, or work from home opportunities, but require upfront payments before the benefits is received. That's right. That's how you know it's a scam because they trying to you as a scammer. If you watching this video right now, y'all some sick, bold demons. Y'all are the so-called white man. They can't talk about nobody because they the biggest scammers in the world. They colonized this country. They started it off. They kicked everything off. They are the originator of all this shit that goes on. Here's another thing I want to mention. This thing that they call power of attorney. All that shit to me represents slavery because it's power and control that they'll tell you that you got. Anytime you control something, you own it, it's a possession, you basically rule over it. Because according to the white man's world law, when you have power, they say when you have power of attorney over somebody, that person can't make no decisions on their own. That's a restriction. That's slavery. Because one of the scammer asked me that on the phone the other day. I said, because they asked me a question and see they thought I was dumb to it. And they got mad. They get mad with you when you wake up to their bullshit and realize that what they doing. One of them tried to overtalk me. They'll try to overtalk you when you act like I asked them a question. I said, if you already know what my information are, so what you try, basically, I exposed him in his face. I exposed him straight up to his on the phone. I said, okay, what you're doing right now, it sounds like it's a scam because what you're doing, you trying to say, well, like, do I have your permission? Is to go into this and give you and you tell me if this is you and I can tell you what you qualify for, and then just give me, do I have the permission to go into these things and do this and do that or whatever? Because the reason why they ask you up front, do you have can I get your permission, is to go through this personal information with you before we start. Because if you misunderstand them any kind of way, they set it up to where they gonna refer you back to, remember you told me I can go into this, and they're not gonna fully explain to you what's going on. So to me, that's a red flag. That's a scam too. And they got mad with me, and I cussed their ass out. They had the wrong one, cause I wasn't gonna play like that. hmm I see why the Bible said the love of money is the rule of all evil. People will do anything to get it. Scammers come in many different forms. Just like gold diggers. Gold diggers come in all different shape, forms, and sizes. It come through users. It come through scammers. It comes through anything you can think that's dishonest. Gold diggers are they all of them is related. They kin to each other. Yeah, they related. They all cousins of scam with the same spirit. Yeah, yep. They all got the same spirit. hmm So when I look at that word power of attorney and that person, and that's what he asked me. He said, I need to ask you these questions. Do anybody have any power of attorney over you? And I knew where they was going. You know what I'm saying? Well, this will determine whether you qualify for it or not. And if you if anybody, well, they got to have permission. They got to give me the permission to go ahead and say so over the benefits before we give them to you. And at the same time, they stealing your information just to get it for themselves or for somebody else. Yep, yep. That's what they be doing. So you gotta be careful out here, man. We got to be careful, extra careful. Because Esau, the so-called white man, is demon, man. They demon possessed. They don't care. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna get ready to get in the bed, and we'll talk tomorrow in the morning. I mean, this morning, sometime later on today.